All right, collective, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for being here. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. All right, welcome in. If you're new, welcome. Yeah, I appreciate you guys' support. Okay, hope everybody is well. If I didn't say that, I hope everybody's doing all right out there. All right, general messages here, guys. Okay, so only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All right, we'll pull some cards and see what the messages are for you. All right, first let's get some declare and decree going on here to see what possible blockages need to be released. All right, collective. So we have all past life traumas and pain inflicted upon myself or that I've inflicted upon others are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. You would write that down and you would set your intentions to release this negative energy, okay, of past life traumas and pain. All spell work, rituals, black magic, evil eye, blocking spells, and all evil works done against myself and family are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. You would write that down and you would set your intentions to release that negative energy, okay? There are some evil eyes, right? There are some evil eyes that be going on, right? Blocking spells, that's what it is. Evil eye, people wishing bad on you, right? Don't want to see you make it. For whoever that's resonate for, right? If you're new to the channel, like I said, this may not be something that you're used to, right? This is just rituals. It's all it is. It's positive rituals to get rid of and release negative energies. That's all this is about right here. It's just burning and releasing, right? So, energies are fluid. Time is fluid. Okay, collective. Please keep that in mind. All right. There's an energy of someone that may be a little, how should I say, envious of you because of your success. Okay. Someone could low-key be envious of you behind your success. And you may know this. You may very well be aware of this as well, okay? Yeah, someone could be jealous behind the fact that you're in your money. Yeah, you're making your money and you're doing really well for yourself financially, okay? But you've also worked hard for that, so you would deserve to do well after you put in the work, right? Okay. Someone could be needing to make a decision on a path that you want to take in life. You may be thinking of taking a new direction or a new path to do something different, okay? All right, collectively, let's see what we have here. Past, present, future energies. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So you have the Wheel of Fortune coming out, the Four of Pentacles coming out, okay, Page of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. You have the Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the Page. I was about to say the Page of Pentacles, but this is the Seven of Pentacles coming out. You have the Seven of Pentacles here. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Judgment. You call someone called Judgment here, collective. Y'all call Judgment on someone. You may have very well called Judgment and Eight of Cups energy walked away. Okay. After you've seen that whatever you may have invested in concerning someone else or, well, yeah, it's possible it could be concerning love here because walking away from the cups. You're walking away from something that was once emotionally fulfilling, but not anymore. Not if you walked away from it. Eight of Cups. Okay, so definitely walking away from an emotional investment. This is emotional. Your feelings, your love, your mental space, right? So there's an energy of you going after what you want, collective, here in the past with the Queen of Wands energy. You could definitely be a fire sign watching. Doesn't have to be, but you could be. Okay, you could also be a water sign yourself. Okay, but someone maybe you spoke your truth to someone. Maybe you told someone how you felt, and you didn't hold back. You may have spoke your piece about how you felt, okay, about someone, how they treated you, all right. You could be very well in an energy where you held your feelings back, or you held back emotions, or you held back some type of affection from someone, okay, and they could have very well been in this energy with you as well. Okay, you have the Page of Cups here, Ten of Wands, and Tower. Yeah, it may have been a conversation that was had, right? After some sort of apology in the past. There may have been some kind of a conversation that was had, or it could have even been concerned about a love offer, or someone being true about the love that they are supposed to have for you. Because Judgment speaks about truth as well as awakening, okay? So whatever was spoken, after this was spoken, you walked away, Eight of Cups. But it caused the Tower moment. And you also have a stalker here. Caused the Tower moment, which is spiritual intervention. Okay? Or it could have been the fact that you even had a change of mind. You may have had a change of mind about a situation after an apology, and yet that moment was the Tower moment because you decided to walk away. Eight of Cups. Okay. Then you have the Emperor here, Aries energy. You have the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Swords here. Yeah, see, somebody was deceptive with the offer. Okay, and you have the Four of Wands showing up here. This is definitely, a love situation here. So whatever you invested in the past, some kind of a truth came out. Someone could have definitely been deceptive about how they felt about you, and you found out the truth some kind of way. You could have found out through looking through their phone, a message or something they may have received, or some kind of way. Maybe they were communicating with someone else. You may not have known they were dealing with someone else here. Somebody was definitely being deceptive with their love. Ace of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Or you dealt with someone who felt like they could get away with any and everything, including pulling the veil over your eyes. But I feel like the burden here was that someone was dealing with a lot of other people. Definitely caused you to be an option here. Very deceptive with their love language. On purpose. I feel like you've definitely dealt with I want to say a Three of Swords energy, definitely. It's as if something was supposed to start over here in the past. Something was supposed to start over with the Ace of Swords. because a truth was supposed to be spoken here. It was a truth that was supposed to be talked about. It was something that was supposed to be talked about. Or somebody spoke a truth. Or you saw through someone's lie. You may have saw through someone's lie when they came with this Page of Cups energy. You may have saw through the lie with this Ace of Swords, that they weren't being honest, but yet still being, I want to say still being deceptive with you and holding back the truth from you. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn, earth sign, or an air sign you could have been dealing with. That's possible here. But it was as if there was a false start in the past. There was something that was supposed to begin over, but because the person was not honest, it created a burden here. And it caused you to hold back with the Four of Pentacles energy. And I feel like you may have separated yourself from this person, which caused a Tower moment. Okay. Yeah, it caused a Tower moment. When you separated, maybe they didn't think you would separate from them, but this person created illusions. It's like with the past energy, it's like if they would have spoken this truth, it would have been to where that new start could have gotten off the ground, but it couldn't, because there was yet a deception even in the apology. So it's like you saw the truth in the lie. Okay? Yeah. You saw the truth in the lie, collective. And so it's like this person really thought that they had you, with the Ace of Cups energy. They had you with the deception of the love that they had, I guess. They had you deceived. Like as if this person was wearing a mask, because they were basically, there's confusion here. Okay, there's confusion here with a lot of emotions. So this is someone who also played on your emotions as well, and wanted to keep you as an option, because Seven of Cups is here along with stability here, which is this is commitment here. So this is creating illusions and confusion, having options, dealing with too many people, and yet you're supposed to be in a commitment. Okay? I guess the Tower moment for this person was you walking away from them, or separating yourself from them, or seeing through their lie. Okay? You saw through it, definitely. So I feel like maybe either you're going to change your mind about this person, for as I believe, like releasing them and letting them go for good. And that's you basically stepping into your power, taking your power back, walking away from something that was once emotionally fulfilling to you. This could have been this could have happened more than one time, to where this person is in and out of your life, to where you've had a false start with them more than one time. Okay? There's a lot of cups out here. It's like 15 cups, right? With the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. That's 15 cups. That's a lot of cups. But see, this person also played emotional games too. That's what I mean when I say it's like you saw the truth in the lie. Because the apology was something small, but it was also something I feel was repetitive. Because here they come again with the Knight of Cups, and wanting you to invest. 7 of Pentacles. But I feel like you're remembering the fact that you invested in this before and you didn't get anything back. I feel like there was no equal give and take here. You're dealing with someone who's, I feel, is very promiscuous. And they enjoy being that way, very deceptive and conceited. And they enjoy being this way. But I feel like you're going to hurt their ego when you walk away from them with the 8 of Cups energy. They felt very fulfilled with you too, but also overly comfortable in treating you like an option, keeping up confusion. This person could have also dealt with someone you know. This person could have also, I don't know, like there's someone who's a big flirt with all this fire, with the fire energy out here. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is out here. So this person could have been someone who was, I feel, is a big flirt. You could be walking away from, like I said, a fire sign or an earth sign. And I just feel like you're not going to invest in this. They want you to, but you're not going to. If you have tried to invest in this, like I said before, for whoever this is resonating with, this is repetitive. This is something that this is a usual thing for this person to take you through this energy of repeat, repeat, repeat. Okay, repeating energy. That's where judgment comes in at. The repetitive energies, right? It's constantly, I apologize, I'm sorry, but it's like I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm sorry, but not sorry. Now they're stalking. They're stalking you. Okay? Page of Swords. Being gossipy too. You could be dealing with someone who is the male gender, be it female or male, for whoever this is resonating with. You could be dealing with someone who is the male gender, but they're too far off in their feminine energy with a lot of gossip and he say, she say type of energy. Someone who carries a lot of baggage with them, they're messy, okay? And the way that they operate is messy, okay? And I guess call themselves trying to keep you as an option. This is somebody who is like, I feel I get player energy with it, with all the fire out here. I get player energy, but someone who likes to play emotional games, mind games, right? That's how I feel. Sexual games, gaslighting, things like that. This is what you call judgment on, okay? Now they want to come get in your way and stop you from leaving. If you haven't left already, this is somebody who probably likes to argue a lot, okay? Then you have, with the Knight of Swords coming out here, you have the Knight of Pentacles coming out, along with the Queen of Cups and the Four of Cups, okay, collective. So, take it how it resonates. You could definitely, like I said, you could have been this this energy to where you took you're taking your controlling your life, taking your power back and walking away, right? Standing up for yourself. You may have blocked this person out as well, but I feel like this is someone who just played on your emotions, okay? The Moon card is here. Four of Swords, yeah, you basically have walked away from a Three of Swords energy as well, and there's definitely energies to where you have thought about this situation over and over. You see the repetitiveness over and over. You're paying attention to the red flags of it, and if it's been a false start a few times, I feel like you'll be done with that with the Eight of Cups energy. Collective. Definitely could be walking away from a fire sign. Definitely could be walking away from a water sign or an air sign. This is somebody who did not believe in equal give and take, okay? They may have started out being generous, but this is not somebody who just straight up believed in equal give and take. This is somebody who would take your money and give it to somebody else that they're dealing with, suckering around with, okay? But I feel like you have, it's like an energy of pulling back your energy. Yeah, it's an energy of you pulling back, holding back, pulling back, and getting the big picture, okay? Healing yourself, Four of Swords energy, healing yourself, okay? And it's like this person, whatever they were doing, however they were operating, this was nothing more than them creating blockages for you, creating um, burdens for you as well. You may have found out some secrets about this person. Oh, wow. Okay, so wow, wherever that came from. Now, you could have also found out this person was on the down low, however that works, male or female. You could have found out this person likes same sex, okay? Take it how it resonates, but I feel like you are in rejection mode. You're going to totally reject this person. You're not interested, okay? Whatever truth you did not receive, they were not providing for you. They did not want to provide that truth for you. They, in fact, enjoy holding back the truth. This is somebody who enjoys conflict. Okay, this is somebody who will sleep with a family member of yours. Yes, they will. They will. They will definitely. If that family member let them, they will do it, and that's why you're in this mode here. Um, they have missed an opportunity with you, no doubt. Okay, why they keep trying to offer love? That's false. I do not know. Your guess would be good as mine, but this is a person who's very secretive, okay, very deceptive and conceited. I just feel like there's been a tower to the fact of how they think. They just didn't expect for you maybe to separate yourself from away from them for good. Maybe they didn't expect for you to turn down their offer this time. Um, However that goes for you, I think you're bored with this person at this point because you've grown tired of the games, right? You've grown tired of not being treated equally, not being treated fairly, right? So you just said, to hell with it, Eight of Cups, I'm out of here. This is not something that you're choosing to continue to deal with. Yeah, you're focused on building for yourself with the Eight of Pentacles. You're also investing in yourself. Some of you could be investing in business too. Some of you could be investing in some type of a side hustle as well for yourself. This is somebody who was taken financially. They could have been given to other people, and that money could have very well been money that came out of your pocket. Okay, so you take it how it resonates. With Judgment being here, for some of y'all, this is someone who is from your past that you may have been in a long-term commitment with. This is energies. This is a repetitive energy is what this is. This is a repetitive energy. Okay, you're tired of this person telling you that they love you, they miss you, they want to be with you, or they want to treat you right, but that's not that's not what you receive, okay? That's not what they give. That's not their actions. That's not what they put forth the effort to actually do or to show you. That's not what they do. So for whoever this is resonating with, definitely you could have kids with this person. Definitely you could have found out this person was on the down low, like same sex. Definitely you could feel like this is someone who is an actual soulmate or someone that you definitely feel comfortable with or being in a long-term relationship with. But this person wants back in, okay? And they are an overindulger. This is a person who wishes to come back, but I guess it would be up to you, collective. This is someone who could overindulge when it comes to drinking as well. High Priestess energy. Like I said, you've seen the truth and the lies, okay? And I feel like you're finally deciding to move away from this person for good. You may have experienced an energy of them being in and out, up and down with you. And it's like now they want to communicate with you with the Eight of Wands here. It'll be fast communication, but it'll also still be up to you. But things will be happening quickly. This person is watching you. This person is low-key probably running their mouth about whatever goes on with you guys, with friends and family or whoever. This is somebody who would like low-key make your family like them, but they will be pretending that they like people in your family, or they will be pretending that they're all for family, have family liking them. This is somebody who would make sure that their family takes to them, or your family takes to them. In other words, they'll be wearing a mask so to where they'll have people fooled about who they really are. Okay, so there could be some fast movement here, but they want to communicate with you. But I feel like I said in the past, this was a repetitive energy where they would go to a very far extent to even maybe disrespect, cheat. This is somebody who would act the fool if they drink or don't know how to handle their liquor. This is someone who would cause some embarrassment, okay? But they don't have a mentality of, being exclusive. They don't have the mentality of respecting the foundation, the relationship. They think that they could just make you a false offer, continue to cheat or continue to be the way they are, having plenty of options, doing them, and when you feel like you're fed up, then they want to stop you from leaving, right? They want to argue, they want to, make broken promises and things like that, but yet chaos, a lot of arguing, conflict, right? A lot of this person could low key have animosity for you as well. Um, this is just somebody who, to me, is just a lot of confusion and illusions. They like to play emotional games, okay? And I feel like you're not dealing with that anymore with the Queen of Swords. You're demanding truth from this person, or you already have, and they could not provide it. They just would not provide that. Some of you could be dealing with a counterpart as well, because the Emperor is showing up out here, as well as the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Okay? So male or female, you could have definitely leveled up to the point where you've outgrown this person. Okay? And you've always seen the truth and the lies. It's just that now I feel like you're creating boundaries to where you're making sure that you don't settle for the lies anymore. No more settling. Okay? No more accepting the apologies of sorry but not sorry. Because I can say I'm sorry all day, but if I don't put forth the effort to show actions to change my way, right? So that I don't continue to do repetitive, behaviors of lying, cheating, right? Having plenty of options, playing mind games, things like that. If you want to be repetitive and continue to do those things, then there's no change in that. Okay, so this could definitely be a counterpart of yours, because you have the Emperor and the Empress showing up, and like I say, you could be in that energy to where you took your power back, and this could very well be to where you guys are counterparts and you're deciding to walk away from your counterpart. Because as a counterpart, Emperor and Empress, there should be no question about being exclusive. No question. Okay? Nobody should be playing mind games, emotional games. No one should be emotionally manipulative. No one should be in their ego. This should be an equally yoked yin and yang, masculine, feminine, loving, committed dynamic. All right? That's what it should be. Not having to separate from your counterpart because your counterpart has lost focus of who they should be. All right? You present yourself to be this person of leadership, this person of knowledge, this person who is one who compromises, who understands faithfulness, who understands commitment. That's what you should be doing, but that's not what you're doing. So that would consist of a problem, okay? So for some of you, you are gladly walking away from a counterpart. You're no longer interested. And you may have very well, like I said, outgrown this person, okay? So some of you may have some good news coming in about whatever investments you may have made. If you're trying to start a side hustle or something like that, or get started with something new that you've never done before, or open up some type of a business, I feel like you will get communication on that, or good news about that. Okay, so someone was just too comfortable with you, collective. For whoever this is resonating with, you've done some healing though for yourself. Very nurturing energy with the Empress here, male or female. Someone here is separating from their counterpart. Okay. Male or female, yeah. Because look here, this counterpart is toxic. Somebody's counterpart is very toxic. Overindulgent. Somebody who overindulges in partners, overindulges in alcohol, likes to drink, overdrink. Someone who probably even likes to overwork. Alcoholic. Okay. Alcoholic. Look at here, okay? Alcoholic. I was trying to say workaholic, but alcoholic came out. So someone may be over drinking. When they drink, they can't control themselves. They don't have control over themselves, as far as their behavior, the things they choose to do, right? How they choose to keep themselves up spiritually, mentally, emotionally. This is the person who will not keep their word. They will, in fact, lie to you every time if you what? Settle for it. Okay? Don't settle. This person has caused you to move completely away from them. For some of you, you may have moved, literally moved house, no longer with this person, okay? But you're definitely working on something with the Eight of Pentacles being here. You're working on a craft or something. You're investing in something with the Seven of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles energy. So something is definitely going to come to fruition for you guys. If it's a side hustle. If it's a side hustle or a business or something you're choosing to invest in, whatever you're doing, I feel like it'll be successful for you because judgment is here. And that, to me, Wheel of Fortune, energy and judgment, that's in your favor, okay? So I feel like you will have great success when it comes to whatever your investments are, your financial investments, okay? So you just got fed up. Somebody just got fed up with the lies, the deceit, right? The cheating, the promiscuity. Somebody's just fed up with something that was supposed to have been long term, but it turned out to be a burden instead, right? So you're no longer given to this situation. Someone's not, as an emperor or empress put it where it stands. Yeah, success and happiness. You're no longer given to the situation. Somebody's definitely manifesting something definitely totally new for yourself. You're manifesting something totally new for yourself. You may even be going in a new direction of life. You've decided to do something different here with the Magician. Like I said, there's a lot of healing going on here. You are the star. And whatever this repetitive cycle was about with this person, you have definitely put an end to it. That was something they did not expect. Okay, but you have a lot of achievements that you're going to be banking up on. Okay, a lot of achievements, a lot of attention as well. This person may be trying to still get your attention as well. Okay, but you're going to be very successful is how I feel. Wow, someone's definitely having to separate from a counterpart. This person is going to be very lonely and lost without you, by the way. Whoever this is resonating with, this person is going to be very lost and lonely without you. This is someone who could be dealing with some mental issues as well. They could be borderline bipolar, or you know what I'm saying? They just moody. They also are someone who needs to heal as well. And it's like they may know who they are, but they don't act accordingly. Okay? And see, you've done some sacrificing here. You've also probably received some spiritual downloads, which has gotten you in this energy of walking away from this person, because spirit may be leading you to something totally different. With your investments and things like that, hey, with judgment being here, the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician, you may definitely be manifesting something totally new for yourself, but something great. Like, it may even have to do with travel. It may even have to do with coming up on some of you. It could be a new job for you, or some type of new career field, whatever you're working on or whatever you're walking into, okay? But I just feel like there's been a lot of enlightenment here for you and seeing things differently. It may have taken you quite a while to even make a decision to walk away from this counterpart, Emperor and Empress, okay? Y'all supposed to be building, right? Because that's what an emperor and an empress does. They build together an empire. That's what they do, right? Two very important people, but a very powerful couple. But somebody here, instead of them being powerful with you, they could have very well been competing against you, putting you in third-party situations and being very promiscuous causing you to be in this energy of an option and, totally discarding what they should be doing and running the streets and running men, running women, right? Male or female, take it how it resonates for you. Okay, collective? A lot of enlightenment here and waiting. What were you, I don't know what you were waiting on. Second here. All right, collective. So I don't know what you were waiting on here with the hangman, but whatever it was, I just feel like there was some spiritual knowledge or downloads or some kind of intuitive feelings that you may have gotten to make the decision that you made to walk away from this counterpart. Okay, male or female, emperor, empress, or emperor energy. Put the energies where they go for you. Okay, but you don't need to worry. I feel like you're in a position where luck is definitely on your side. Okay, luck is definitely on your side, collective, for whoever this is resonating with. It's like your new beginning. This person can't get back into your energy with this Four of Cups. You're rejecting them. They probably didn't expect this. Whoever this is, they've been taking you through this for more than enough times. Like I said, a very repetitive energy. Okay, so collective, you're too powerful to doubt and hold back. Right? Don't let anyone hold you back. Right? And you've come too far. Right? To only come this far. So you've come too far to give up now. Keep going. In other words, keep going. Keep going. If you had to separate from a counterpart, then so be it. It is what it is. Okay? Someone needs to do some more healing. It's time for someone to grow up here. Or, but I feel like someone may have went through an ego death too. You may have caused someone to, with that tower moment, and then the death card showed up at the bottom. Someone, you may have caused an ego death with this particular person as well. Okay, collective? So I hope something was said that can help you guys. I hope something resonated for you that can help you to move forward, bring you some clarity, okay? And until next time, guys, take care.